Hello, in this tutorial I'm going to show you a straightforward technique to factorize a quadratic trinomial in less than 10 seconds. So if you want to factorize a quadratic trinomial without a calculator, then this tutorial is right for you. Okay, so let's get started. In the previous video, we know that the general form of the quadratic trinomial is ax squared plus bs plus c with a not equals to 0. Okay, so if this a is equal to 0, it means that it's not a quadratic trinomial. All right, so you need to find the product of the a squared and then the constant. Okay, the constant c, that is a multiplied by c, which gives us ac, and I call it product. Okay, and when you get this product, you use to compare the coefficient of x, which is the b. Then you find factors of the product, which when you add gives the coefficient of p. Okay, so after that you use the method of grouping to factorize out. I want to show you some few tricks on how to choose the right factors. Sometimes we know the process or we know the steps, but we waste time on choosing the factors. So I want to teach you the easier way to choose the right factors for your factorization. Okay, so let's start by, if this is the sum, that is b. Okay, then product, or is the ac. So this is also the factors. Okay, so let's say rule or something like this nicely. I'm going to explain for you to understand, so please follow me. Okay, now if you find the product of coefficient of s squared and then a constant, then the next thing you do is to choose the factors, and the factors you consider the sign. So if the sign of the sum is plus and the product that you have found is negative, it means that you find two factors, a and b. Okay, factors of the ac or the product, of which the bigger number should be positive. So when we take an example, you will understand it very quick. Also, if you find the factors and the sum is negative and the product is positive, then it means that the two factors that you will need all should be negative. Are you okay? So you just need the negative factors. You find out that the sum is negative, the product is also negative, then you find the two factors a, b, of which the bigger number, assuming b is the bigger number, should be negative. Are you okay? The bigger number should be negative. So if the sum is positive, the product is negative, the first one, the bigger number should be positive. Okay, so take the first positive, the bigger number should be positive. But if the sum is negative and the product is negative, then the bigger number should be negative. Okay, then the last one, if they are all positive, so the sum is positive and then the product is also positive, then you have a positive factors. This will help you to pick your factors. Very simple. Okay, so let's move on and take an example to illustrate this idea. So example 1, we have x squared plus 2x plus 20. Are you okay? So in this case, we have the a to be 1, c to be 20. So a multiplied by c would give us 1 multiplied by 20 will give us what? 20. Okay, and to find the factors of 20, the factors of 20 will be 1, 2, 4, 5, then 10, then 20 itself. Okay, so now since so in this case, since the product is positive, then the sum is also positive. See, the sum is positive and the product is positive. You look for positive factors. Okay, so the positive factors, that when you add, you get the sum here, the coefficient of x. So that is we will go for 2, then 10. Okay, so if you add this 2 plus 10, you get positive 12. So here we go, x squared plus 12x plus 20, and put in this way, we factorize this x squared. Now this 12x will be 2x plus 10x. Are you okay? So if you add up, you got 12x, then you bring a 20. Okay, so here we go. Now you use the method of grouping. Remember, we have 4 terms. So method of grouping, you have x squared plus 2x, then plus 10x plus 20. Okay, so we factor out. So we have x out, x plus 2. Now we have 10 out, s plus 2. So in this case, s plus 2 is also another factor. So we factor them out, s plus 2. Then we have x, then plus 10. Okay, so s plus 10. I hope this is less than 10 seconds. If you practice always, you should do this less than even 5 seconds. Okay, so let's take another example. So example 2, you have factorized x squared plus 3x minus 10. Now in this case, we have a to be 1 and c to be negative 10. So ac will be equal to 1 multiplied by negative 10, which gives us negative 10. Are you okay? Good. Now we have negative 10, then positive 3. Okay, so if the sum is positive, then the product is negative. You find the factors, but the factors of the negative 10, which is you have 1, 2, 5, 10. These are the positive factors. In the same way, the positive factors and the negative factors. Okay, so these are also will be the negative factors: negative 1, negative 2, negative 5, then negative 10. Okay, we cannot list all these, then use try improvement to do this. So since the sum is positive, then the product is negative, the two factors, the bigger number should be positive. Okay, that one, when you add, you get the 3 here. So you have, if I choose 5, then 2, okay, then it means that 5 plus negative 2 will give you 3. So quickly, I express the expression as this: x squared minus 2x plus 5x minus 10. So we use the method of grouping. So x squared minus 2x plus 5x minus 10. Okay, so we factor out the common factor. We have x will come out, x minus 2 plus 5 out, x minus 2 Okay, so realize that s minus 2 is a common factor 2. So you factor again, so x minus 2 out, so we have x then plus 5, x plus 5. Are you okay? It is pretty simple. Yeah, so the next time you're not going to list the factors, you just go ahead, then check the sign, and then choose the factors straightforward. Okay, so follow. Okay, so example 3, let's move on. We have 5s squared minus 18x minus 8, if you don't know. So in this case, we have a to be 5 and c to be 8. So ac will be equal to 5 multiplied by negative 8, which will give us negative 40. Okay, now the sum is negative 18 and the product negative. So we want to choose two factors. Okay, so factors of this that will make this one. So since it is negative negative, now I know that the bigger one should be positive. So I know that since the sum is negative, the product is negative, the bigger factors should be negative. Okay, so when you list the factors, you realize that 40 is the bigger number, but if 40 goes with 1, so if you add 40 plus 1, you will get 18. So the next bigger number will be 20. Okay, so we have 20, then 2. But in this case, since they are negative negative, bigger number should be negative. Okay, so negative 20, then 2 will give us negative 18. Then if you multiply this 2, you get negative 40. So quickly we simplify in this way: 5s squared minus 20x plus 2x minus 8. Here we go. So we group method of grouping: 5s squared minus 20x plus 2s minus 8. Okay, so we factor out. Okay, factor out 5x. So we have 5s out. We have x minus 4. Okay, then plus, then 2 out here. We have x minus 4. Okay, so when you express the quadratic trinomial, you should get those factors in the bracket the same. You have x minus 4 to the common factor again, then 5x plus 2, and here we go. Okay, so it's very simple, pretty simple. Now let's take the last example to, okay, so example 4, we have factorize 6x squared minus 5x plus 1. 6x squared minus 5x plus 1. So we have a multiplied by c, which is equal to 6 by 1, which is equal to 6. In this case, we have the product to be positive, then the sum toward negative. Okay, so if the sum is negative and the product is positive, you have to take the negative factors of the product. So in this case, the negative factors, that when you add them, will gives this total of the product. So we have 2 and 3. Now if you add, will give you 5, but it should be negative factors. Okay, so here we go. So quickly, we have x squared minus 2x minus 3x plus 1. So you quickly use the method of grouping. So 6x squared minus 2x, then 3x squared minus 1. Okay, so we simplify or factor out. We have 2x out, Then we have 3x minus 1. Remember, here there's 1 here. Okay, so 1 multiplied by 3x minus 1 is the as this 3x minus 1. So we have 3x minus 1, then 2x minus 1. We have common factor. Okay, now thank you very much. I hope this trick has helped you or will help you to factorize quadratic trinomial very easy. Please subscribe to my channel and then leave your comments anytime. It's very important. I want you guys to comment on my videos. Then anytime you don't understand, just send me a message. I'll try to help you out. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.